number 5 of Play the Piano with your good buddy, Shane Chapman, Brooklyn Guitar School Director, here at the Brooklyn Piano and Voice Studio, pianoandvoice.com. If you would like to take your piano playing to the next level, give us a call or visit the website, and we will set you up with a piano teacher who actually has a degree in performance and is not just pretending like they play the piano like me. So we have learned a lot in the first 4 videos. The names of the notes, the 5-note scale, how to take that 5-note scale and use the 1-3-5 to make both major and minor chords. And then we learned how to play Let It Be a little bit by playing the same chords with both hands at the same time. So here we're looking at another song. This is Hey Jude. And this is a chord chart that's a little bit different than we had from Let It Be, the fake book. This has got the words line up with the chords that you're supposed to do. This one doesn't even have the words. It's trusting that I know them, which we'll find out soon enough. And basically, these are bars. They look like bars, and that's what they are. When we're in a common time signature, which means that we're in 4/4, which is the time signature of rock and roll, basically. Many songs are in that. That means that there are 4 beats in every bar. So one bar is 1, 2, 3, 4. I just played a whole note. That means it took up the whole bar. If I wanted to play half notes, I would play 1, 2, 3, 4. Quarter notes would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's some tuning issues with the piano, as I mentioned in the previous videos. We're gonna get this thing tuned really soon, especially now that I know how bad it is. But to play this song, Hey Jude, basically you play each chord that you see in a bar for 4 beats. This one has some weird bars. The D and these are both bars, even though I made them shorter. And then we have one bar here where a G and a D are in the same bar together. That means you change on the 3. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a split bar, we'll call it, okay? So let's take a listen to this song, and then we'll talk about how we can make it awesome. I'm going to start off with some really simple, we have some chords we haven't talked about, A7. Don't worry about that. For now, let's just say you can play A major, regular. And we'll come back to that. So I'm going to play it using the same technique we talked about, which means that I'm going to, let's see, what do I want to do? I'm going to play, I'm going to play basically quarter notes with my left hand, 1, 2, 3, and whole notes with my right hand, which means I'll just play the chord once. For each time. So here we are on D, which I know is, let's see, C, D right here. If I do my 5-note scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, take the 1, 3, and 5. I've got my D major, and I'm ready to rock. Hey Jude. And I'm using the pedal down here, again, to let the chords ring out. What I do is, every time I play a new chord, after I play it, I take my foot off for just 1 second. So I'll go, look at my foot here. Hey Jude. Don't be afraid. See that? Take a sad song and make it better. Now on G. Remember to let her into your heart. Then you can start to make it better. Back to the top, this repeat sign sends us back to here, and you come in with the tambourine. Hey Jude, don't be afraid. You were made to go out and get her. The minute you let her into your heart, then you can start to make it better. forth. We go through here, this repeat sign, which is just a sideways dot, sends us back to the beginning. We play the whole second verse, and then we have the last part of the song down here, the na 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 na, hey Jude, and RF, which is repeat and fade, which is a big hit back at the time, and still to this day, of ways to end songs. So we can play that in the most basic way, which I just have quarter notes with the left hand, whole notes with your right hand. We can also add some tricks in here and there to make things sound a little more interesting. For example, instead of just 1, 2, I can add a little roll to the D of my right hand. Hey Jude. You hear that? Which just really adds some depth to it. Hey Jude. And then I can also, what's called arpeggiating. By my left hand just keeps rocking the quarter notes. I can play any of these 3 notes and make them sound cool with the chord because they're all in the chord. So I can kind of what's called arpeggiate the chord like this. Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Do that with my left hand too once I get a little more comfortable with the chords. Hey Jude. So I'm exaggerating a little bit. You probably wouldn't do that much with it. But we are nearing the point now that if you're doing this stuff, then you play piano about as well as I do. And so we'll end episode 5 with that, and I guess do 6, right? Rock and roll forever.